basically just ask people about couchsurfing, why they started it, and the majority of people that never used it before are always like kind of skeptical about it. Like, oh, the hosts are probably weirdos or whatever. So
Yeah,
the whole point is to show that you're a weirdo. Know that you're like everyone's cool. You know, it's not like this weird perception of it. But
yeah.
but yeah, I just want like how the hell did you get into it, couchsurfing and that?
Just started couchsurfing because I just needed it on the trip. So as I told you in Avignon, I've been with this young couple, and I really liked it. And yeah, then afterwards I said, "Hey man, Innsbruck is such a cool place. I have to share it with any people coming over." So for me, it was just developed to like a hobby or something. So it came from just because I used it once and I really appreciated it.
Nice, it's sort of like returning the favor sort of thing. Like,
Yeah,
pretty cool. Have you just like, had any bad experiences or weird ones, or they were pretty good?
not yet. So I don't know. Maybe someone is coming over and is a really weirdo, but yeah, I think until now all of my surfers were pretty cool. They all came out of the same reason. It's just because Innsbruck is a lovely place,
Mm.
and yeah, just showed them around and had a lot of fun. Also was partying with them, so
Nice.
nothing to complain about.
So how long have you been using couchsurfing? Was it like that 1 or 2 years ago you started using it? Can't remember.
Yeah, I heard of it once, and then I just registered on this website, but I never used it. And during the trip last year, uh, it just came into my mind that it is another possibility to sleep anywhere. Yeah, I just tried it and it was pretty cool. So
Nice.
afterwards, I just said, "Hey man, it would be good if other people can sleep in your place. You can share it." Stuff. And yeah, I did it before I moved here, but yeah, it's not that popular area where people go to, my hometown. So
Mm. Fair
here it
enough.
all came to life.
So do you mainly host then, or have you hosted a lot of people, or just mainly couch surfed at places?
I hosted the most. I only couch surfed uh, 2 times yet, but
Hmm.
I already hosted 5 or 6 people.
Cool.
So
What were they like? Like what sort of people? Like students? Are they business
most of them
or
were students, yeah.
yeah?
Some of them just have finished university and started to work, and yeah, they had like a trip they did before they start to get into work life, and then they just came here. Also have had to come here, of course.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I do
Yeah,
miss that. Do miss that. Yeah, I'm like literally looking behind this computer screen, and it's just like grey cloud and like rain. It's that's all I've got. That's all I've got, man.
yeah.
With yeah, like when you have people over, is there like anything like a lot of people when they try and do it, they wonder, oh, do I have to make them dinner? Do I have to do this, do that, clean up, or is there any expectation,
Um,
or like any advice to
from
anyone that
my
hasn't done
side, there isn't any expectation.
it?
So
Yeah.
I just have some plans when people come over, like I had with you. I have like a bit like a schedule. Like the first day they come over, come here. Um, just get comfortable in my room, and afterwards you just go in the city for a beer or something. And the next day, when they don't have any plans, I normally take them into the city or for hiking, something like this.
Mhm.
And most of the time, the first time or the first day they come here, I'm the one who cooks for them. Like they have a dinner or something. But most of them just say, "Hey man, just chill. We are going to do dinner this today. Just sit down, relax, drink a beer, yeah." And it just develops out of it. So
Yeah, nice, nice. But there's like, so there's nothing, you have no expectation, just turn up, whatever happens, happens, and yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that's cool. But, like, I met a few people, and they're like, yeah, I always bring bottles of beer, bottles of wine, or whatever, and I'm like, I feel bad now. Like, I've never done that. I've never.
yeah. Most of them just leave a small present here. Like the other two English guys I had here, they came over from Meyerhofen, and they just slept here. They came at 10 p.m. or so, and they just slept here. And the next morning they took a flight back to London pretty early, and we went out for a beer. They paid for me, so we just had like 2 beers each or so. And when they left in the next morning, they just left a big bottle of vodka here. So like most of the people just bring something from home or get something in the supermarket and give it to me or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
nice.
depends on the people, what they think, what they have to do.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's cool. And when like, do you all your friends do it as well? Is that like how you got into it through them, or what do they think of couch surfing? Is it like a weird community or whatever? Or
Not yeah, not that weird, but I have another friend. He's also a couch surfer, and he's also a host here in Innsbruck. And we sometimes do like um, surfer sharing. So it's like when I don't have any time for the surfers, I just call Tanjev and says, "Hey Tanjev, there's a couch surfer who wants to come over. Do you have any place for him during the weekend or during these days?" And then he says yes or no. And yeah, then I just send them to Tanjev if he has the time and the place.
oh, cool. That's
So
pretty good.
yeah, it's also a pretty big community here. They have like a bi-weekly um, couch surfing community event where they just go out for a beer or something, and they are, I think, most of the time there are 20 people or so just being in there and having some beers and sharing experiences and stuff.
Nice.
So here in Innsbruck, it's a pretty big community. So, but my
Yeah.
friends, they just feel okay with it. They yeah, I don't know. Maybe for them it's a bit weird to talk most of the time in English when they come here.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, I don't really care about this actually.
Pretty laid back then, yeah. That's
Yeah,
not bad. I think that's the most like common thing is like Couchsurfing hosts or whatever. They're just like, yeah, whatever.
yeah,
You're
whatever.
like, whatever. See what happens. And the main thing is like because the person that's going around on people's couches, obviously the thing they obviously a lot of people viewing this like the whole couch surfing thing is like, oh well, they get a free place to stay, meet people, whatever. Why is it like the host does it? So like, why would you say the reason you do it?
Um, yeah, why do I? Okay. For me, it is most of the people that are surfing uh, have like all these travelers. Uh, yeah, how should I characterization? They all have like a similar character. They love to be in nature. They love to be outside. They love to travel. They love to just get to know new cultures and stuff. And they are. It's not that risky to host such people. So yeah, being with other people with local people, that's
Yeah.
my main reason I do it.
Yeah. No, that's good because you just see random shit that you would not normally see, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Like normally if you just go to oh, that's probably a bad example. I was going to say when I went to Paris, I used it there. And I was going to say, it's not like you just go there, see the Eiffel Tower and normal things. But I just realised the host that I had, he turned out to be a gay nudist. And he was
Yeah,
walking
yeah, yeah.
around. Yeah, I just realised, I was like, oh, that's a bad one.
Yeah,
But yeah.
you just told me about that when we went out for the pizza.
Yeah, yeah, that was it. I was an experience. I mean, that's the only awkward moment, or I wouldn't, yeah. Yeah, the only awkward moment I've ever had couch surfing. I was like, what do I do now?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
actually, I didn't have such a moment yet. So for me, it was like, yeah, cool.
so far so good. Have you kept in contact with many people through it, or does it sort of just fizzle off a bit? Or you ever seen any of them again, or just kept in contact? Or
Yeah, with some people I still have contact, like with you or with the guys, the other English guys that were here. And yeah, but yeah, with most of them I still have contact. So they also invited me to sleep at their home. So it's like a give in and take in every
yeah,
time.
that's pretty sweet because then you can probably like plan your trip based on who you've hosted
Yeah,
and just have like a free stay. Be pretty good. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, I think like the people that don't use the community, like, so I don't know what it's like over by you, but in England they're all a bit like that's a bit weird, like, or they've never heard of it before, and
yeah,
I think they just worry too much, and they're just like, oh, you could die, or like they could steal your stuff, they could do whatever, and it's just like it doesn't happen. Like,
yeah. It doesn't really.
yeah, no, I think I've had more like worse stories in hostels and hotels than I have in
Yeah.
like cab stuffing. It's I don't know, maybe it's just people's perception, maybe.
So it's like I think this is the like the standard thing you do. It's like drinking a bottle of wine or a bottle of pastis or something and talk
Yeah,
about all yeah, just share your experiences you had in life because you just touch somebody anywhere or just come into a conversation and you have so yeah, you just cross your ways there and these people are maybe they are totally awesome, totally genius people you would understand, become your best friends or so, or you don't, you just recognize during the conversation that it's not that, yeah, it's not that the same, but that is really, it's not that often. Most of the time you just talk about all your adventures you experienced. So
yeah. Yeah, no, I think that pretty much is everything. Cheers for that.